everybody, and a very warm welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I've got a small mountain of pickups in front of me, so there's going to be no messing about today. We're just going to get straight on into it. So without any further delay, let's get on with the show. So we'll start off with the smallest, which is this one right here. So I'm just going to get my knife into it because there's something in here that I've got. If I'm not very careful, I could end up damaging. Now, oh, I was very close. I was very close right there. So yeah, no, it's all good though. So let me get my knife in and open it the rest of the way. Now, this item right here has come from 𝗃𝗏𝗁. It's an item that I purchased off him. I believe he was selling them on Stackers Social, and if you follow the channel, you'll know I'm a collector of these, so I just had to go out and get myself the brand new Killerrand Zombucks Silverback. Now, this is the only one I needed. I've got all the other Zombucks Silverback, so I absolutely had to pick this up for the collection. So Tech, thank you so very much for sorting that out for me, mate. We're going to pop that there on the back. Oh, I've dropped a coin. I didn't notice that. Oh, let's see if we can get him back on where he's supposed to be. Let's have George and the Dragon showing. There we go. Perfect. Right. So, as I say, that's the first item right there. The brand new Killerrand Zombucks Silverback. And I've got a feeling that's not going to be the only Zombucks related product we're going to be looking at today, but we'll move on to the next one. And I think the next smallest is this one right here, which has come from Silverpunk. And again, this is an item that he put up for sale in the in Stackers Social. It's something I've liked these for a very long time, but I only picked up my first when I was over in Germany. So when I saw Silverpunk was selling one, he was selling it for what I considered to be a great price. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna have to pick this up and add it to the one I grabbed from Germany. So he's packaged it very well in one of his eBay bubble wrap packaging. So I'll try and get it out carefully without damaging it. And I think we've done it. I think we've got it, guys. Here we go. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot I needed something for this item, which I completely forgot to grab, but I've just got it. But I take it out of here. We can see we've got another one of the Germanium Mint runestones, and this is the 1 ounce runestone. So we'll open that up. We'll have a quick look. Once again, just like with the other one I purchased, it comes in these lovely little bags. And if we open it up, we will see that we have the rune right here. Absolutely stunning, it really is. But the item I forgot to get was this right here, my Germanium Mint Dark Light Torch. And if I turn it on, look at that. Just look at the way it glows up. That is absolutely stunning, guys. It really, really is. So Silverpunk, again, thank you so much for sorting this out. I'm looking to complete the set. So as you may have seen before on the channel, I've got a tattoo on my arm with runestones. So we have this one, and the previous one was that one. So I've got two so far, and I'm going to do my best to try and complete the full set of runes that I've got tattooed on my arm. That would be absolutely fantastic if I could do that. But yes, for now we have the Germanium Mint Dark Light runestone right there, and I just love the way they glow up. I really do. I think it's a fantastic feature. It really, really is. So what's the next one to do? I think we'll do this one right here. Now, this one is something I bought personally from eBay. It's a company that I do buy from fairly regularly, actually, because I'm a big fan of their collector albums, and that's what this is. It's a collector's album, and it's one I didn't have previously. It's for the shillings, because they do 2 albums for a shilling. They do a new album and an older album. So I have a newer one, and I'm starting to collect. My shilling collection's starting to go a bit back in time now, so I needed to get one that goes from 1855 to 1924, as you can see right there. I'm sorry, I was showing this camera. There we go. 1855 to 1924. The one I've got at the moment is from 1925 up to the end of pre-decimal in 1966 or 1967. I can't remember which one it does. They did do one in 1970 in a proof set, but that was the last one. But they did, I think the shillings, they stopped doing them in 1966, if I'm not mistaken. I may well be mistaken on that one, but we'll pop that right there. And as I say, we'll keep going because there is a lot to get through, and I don't want the video to be too long, guys. So next up, we'll do this one right here, and this one has come from Cobra Stacker. I keep showing it to the wrong camera. By the way, guys, I've been told I've got to do my face on this video because Cobra wants to see my reaction on a different parcel he sent to me. Not this one, it's a different one. But I'll get the knife in. Here we go. There we go. And yeah, there we go. I can open it up now. Perfect. And we will have a quick look what's inside. So these are a couple of items I picked up from 𝗘𝗵𝗁's auction. If you didn't know, 𝗘𝗵𝗁 does a fantastic auction every week on a Friday on YouTube. He's got some fantastic pieces in there, he really has. And these are a few that I was able to pick up myself. So we'll do this one first. Now this one is very reminiscent of a series that I've gotten into recently, and I really love it. And that's the Angelic Weapons series from the Today Mint. Now this is not part of that series. This has been produced by Komsco, as you can see right there. But if we open the box, you can see that this is the stunningly beautiful Sword of Chiwoo, as produced by Komsco. And it really is a beautiful thing. And as I say, although it's not part of the same series, I think it absolutely does belong with the pieces from that series. So I'm going to be displaying it with them. It's absolutely gorgeous. It really is. It really is. Look at the dragon on the hilt right there, and all those draconic engravings down the blade. It's absolutely fantastic. It really is. So 𝗘𝗵𝗁, thank you so much for sorting me out with this. I'm just going to have a quick look at it myself just to see if I can find any of the details on here. So yes, okay, so on one side we have Komsco going down the hill, but if you flip it over on the other side, that's where you've got the details. And if I look very carefully, because I haven't got my loop to hand, it says fine silver 999. It doesn't look like it's got the weight to it, but I'm pretty sure this is a 2.5 ounce piece, just the same as the Today Mint pieces. So we'll pop that back in its box, and we'll pop it right there on display for everyone to enjoy while I carry on with the rest of the video. So this came in the same parcel from 𝗘𝗵𝗁. This is what I was alluding to earlier when I said I don't think the Silverback would be the last Zombucks related item I would be reviewing for you today, because right here, as you can see, we have the Killerrand 1 ounce silver and copper pieces. It's a stunning design based on the Krugerrand, which is the bullion issued by the South African Mint. As you can see at the top there, it says Killerrand. We've got 2027, because all of these Zombucks pieces are dated in the future, just to say that the zombie apocalypse is going to happen a little bit down the line. It's a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek thing, and I really like it. I think it's quite comical. But at the bottom it says fine silver, 1 ounce fine silver, 75 Zombucks, and that's the face value of one of these. Different to the Killerrand, the Killerrand of course being 1 rand, but this is 75 Zombucks. So absolutely gorgeous piece. I'm a big fan of Krugerrands anyway. I think they're fantastic coins. Just so you know, there's a security feature on the actual Krugerrand, not on this, but on the Krugerrand. If you look very carefully at the horizon right there, it says Krugerrand on the back of the in the background of the coin, which is a fantastic little feature on the official Krugerrand. But as I say, not on these. We've got the standard Zombucks reverse on it, and as you can see, it says Zombucks Currency of the Apocalypse, 1 ounce 999 fine silver. So absolutely stunning piece right there. Let's find some width for that. We'll see if we can lean it up against that one. Now this is quite difficult. I've never filmed a video with the face camera before, but as I say, I was instructed that I had to do it on this one. But let me know in the comments below, should I carry on doing it this way? Should I keep my face cam on all my videos going forwards, or is my ugly mug a little bit too much for you to look at while you're enjoying the silver? Do let me know, because I'd be really interested, and if people do want me to continue filming this way, I'm more than happy to do so. But right here, we've got the copper version of the same coin. So I'm not going to go into too much detail. It's exactly the same, apart from it being 1 of 𝗺𝗄 I would assume, let's have a look. It says 1 ounce, 1 ounce copper, fine copper. But copper is normally done in an of 𝗺𝗄 as opposed to a troy ounce, which is what silver and gold is made in. So I would assume this would weigh in at 28.35 grams, which is what an of 𝗺𝗄 is. So we'll pop that next to its counterpart right there. And we'll move on, because next up I have this beautiful little silver coin right here, which is a silver Bitcoin. And at the top it says Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and at the bottom it says Vires Innumerous. And I believe, if I remember correctly from when I've reviewed my other Bitcoin coin, That means strength in numbers. I do believe vires in numeres is strength in numbers. We've got the Bitcoin logo right there on a stunning little background of ones and zeros, which of course is binary, and binary being the computer language that pretty much every single computer runs on that we use. It's something that I learned all about when I did computer science when I was younger at college. Can't remember any of it now. I used to be able to read binary, I used to be able to communicate in binary, but I couldn't do it now. You can actually, there's a way of communicating in binary. As I say, when I was about 16, 17, I used to know, but it's a long time since then. There's been a few too many full moons since then, should we say. But on the back, absolutely stunning. It says centralized consensus, 1 troy ounce, 999 fine silver, and we've got GSM right there on the globe. And I really like that because it's also reminiscent to the 𝗧𝗏𝗏 social logo as well, with the globe on there. It's very similar globe with the lines, the lines of latitude and longitude, etc. And yeah, I really like this. I think this is actually my favourite of my Bitcoin pieces, and I do prefer this one to the one I've got already in my stack. I'll have to dig that out and show them both together so people can see what I mean. But that's 3 pieces up to yet. But we have one more piece in this package, which I'm really, really happy to have. I've been after one of these since he made them. And I've been seeing them on other people's channels. I'm like, oh, Cobra, will you please get one over to me? I can't wait to see it. And that is this little beauty right here, which is 𝗘𝗶𝗃𝗃's brand new channel round. And just look at that, guys. It's absolutely fantastic. You've got the striking Cobra right there, 𝗘𝗶𝗃𝗃 at the bottom, and a beautiful border around it. On the back, it's a lovely, gorgeous, textured finish to the metal right there. It really is beautiful. It shimmers like glitter. It really does. But there's a little secret to this coin, and I'm very glad I've already opened the 𝗵𝗵𝗂 runestone, because likewise, exactly the same, if I get my dark light, look at that. There you go, guys. The eyes and the tongue are lighting up. That is such a super cool feature. It really is, 𝗘𝗏. So congratulations on getting these done, mate. They're absolutely wonderful, and I'm so happy to have one in my collection. I'm going to get this put in a capsule, and I'm going to put it with my other channel rounds that I've got, because I've got one of 𝗘𝗶𝗃𝗃's channel rounds, I've got one of Addicted to Precious Metals channel rounds, I've got one of Space Miners channel rounds. I've now, of course, got a 𝗃65 Cyber Soundman and a Silverpunk and a Social Stackers round as well. So this will be going with all of those. And yeah, 𝗘𝗏, thank you so much for putting that in. 𝗘𝗏 sent this as a free gift. I didn't have to purchase this from him. He's just sent this to me as a gift. So 𝗘𝗏, I genuinely cannot thank you enough on that one, mate. It's a wonderful piece, and I seriously love the dark light features. I'm such a nerd when it comes to the dark light features. I really am. But I'll pop that down because we still have a few more packages to get through as quickly as I can, guys. But without any further delay, let me just get my knife on this one. I'll be careful with this one because it's got a return address on it, which I don't want to show on camera. So I'll open it first, and then we'll look to see what's inside. And having the face cam is going to make it so much more difficult to edit my videos. So this is probably going to look a lot more janky than my normal content, but who cares? We're here for the silver, aren't we, guys? We're not here for me. We're here for the silver, let's be honest. But this one right here is something that I've really been looking forward to, because Griff has had this for a little while. I didn't manage to get one of these when they came out, and I massively regretted it ever since, because I was able to get all the silver-proof versions, but I wasn't able to get anything in gold because the silver-proof was quite costly at the time. But we'll get onto that in a little while, because he's popped in a little free gift for me. So I just want to read the note and show you guys the gift first of all. And if I have a quick look at the note, we can see that it says, "Hey TSC, enjoy the beautiful..." Oh, well, thank you for giving it away, Griff. I was trying to keep that as a little secret till we saw it, but here we go. We've got "Enjoy the beautiful 2023 crowned full sovereign." It's a very nice piece and will only go up in value, in my honest opinion. I've included some of my business cards to hand out with duck racers. Thanks, buddy, and a gift for you. Enjoy, Griff. Coin noob. Griff, thank you, mate. I generally do appreciate that. I was keeping it trying to keep it a little secret until I showed it, but that's fine. It's no worries. We'll see it at some point anyway. But these are the cards that he's given to me, and I love the style he's gone for his business card right there. I really do. I think they're absolutely fantastic. We've got his name and logo on one side and all of his details on the back. So if you haven't subscribed to CoinNoob as of yet, pause the video, scan that code, and head on over because he's a fantastic guy. He really is. I got a chance to meet up with CoinNoob in Germany when we went over, and I really, honestly, I can't tell you how much of a nice chap he is. He really is a wonderful guy. So please do head on over there and show him some love and let him know that I sent you, because that would be absolutely wonderful. So they will be going into duck races going forwards. I'll put one per duck race going forwards until I'm out of them. But with the amount he sent me, I think it's going to take some time for me to run out of those. So Griff, thank you so much. And the free gift is absolutely fantastic. It really is. And this is kind of put, there's a bit of a story to this one, guys. It's kind of put the world to rights because a little while ago, Griff did a lovely thing and purchased a wonderful gift for me. And before he had a chance to receive the gift and send it on to me, somebody else in the community, I believe it was Silverback Zombucks, if I remember correctly, but somebody else in the community sent one over to me as a gift and pipped him to the post, should we say. And he was a little bit gutted about that, he was. But now, as you can see right here, he's been able to send me this. It looks very similar. It does look very similar. But if we turn it over, we can see that this right here is the colorized reversed version of the beautiful copper dragon. Absolutely stunning piece. It really, really is. And we're not going to go into too much detail because I've obviously shown this on the channel before. The only difference it being is that this is the colorized version, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It really is. And I'm so happy to have this to put alongside with the other piece, Griff. So thank you so much. It does come in with a little assay card and it just pops into it like that. It holds it in quite well, actually. I was quite impressed with that, which is different to the standard version. The standard version did come with a card, but it didn't have a cutouts for you to keep the actual coin in it, just like that. So Griff, mate, absolute legend. Thank you so much for sending that across to me. But it's time to get on to the good stuff right here, which is, as Griff has spoiled in his little note, it's the crowned coronation full sovereign commemorating or celebrating the coronation of King Charles III, who of course was coronated in May of, was it 2023? Time moves on so quickly, guys. Yeah, I can't remember. Was it 2023 or last year? I think it was 2023, if I remember correctly. It seems like it was only yesterday that I was reviewing the crowned coronation pieces, silver-proof pieces for King Charles's coronation. It's got to have been 2023 because I've just remembered I gave away one of the bunk packs for the 50p, his Coronation 50p for my 500th subscriber giveaway. So it must have been 2023. Griff, you've done a fantastic job of packaging that. Thank you so much. Both myself and Griff, we're a little bit worried about the postage on this one because it's a high value item, and anyone who's had any problems with Royal Mail before knows that if something goes missing, even if it's insured, it can be a little bit of a nightmare to get it sorted out. So Griff, thank you so much for getting it over to me so promptly. He sent this to me a couple of weeks ago and I've been so busy I've just not had a chance to do any unboxings, which is why we've got so many to get through today. But without any further delay, let's have a look at it. So it comes in this beautiful wooden box. Now Griff gifted me this box because I believe he purchased it separately to the Sovereign. So I thought that was a wonderful thing for him to do. It really was kind of him to include the box for free. But if we open it up, oh no, Griff, look at that. Look at that, Griff. It's come out, it's capsule. Now that's not too much of an issue. I'm going to be very, very careful. I'm going to pop it back in its capsule right there. And I'm going to pop the lid back on right there. And as we can see, guys, no harm done. There's not a mark on it. It's all, that's a bit of condensation. It's all good. And as you can see right there, we have the crowned coronation gold sovereign for King Charles III's coronation. And I agree with you, Griff. I think this is just going to appreciate in value over time. I think something like this is a solid investment. Sovereigns have gone up huge amount recently. This cost me about £200 more than my previous sovereigns, roughly about £200 more than the previous sovereigns I have in my collection, and that is only because of the gold price, spot price of gold. It's gone up so much. It's gone through the roof. It's shot the moon. Let's be honest. Gold has shot the moon over the last year or so. It really has. But I generally think it's going to continue to increase in value over time, and I do think, you know, give a few more years, I would be able to sell this on for a profit, but I don't intend to do that because I love it. It goes so well with the other crown coronation pieces I have for King Charles's coronation, so I'm going to keep it and keep it with them. Now, Griff did warn me the capsule was a little bit loose. He generally did warn me the capsule might come undone when I went to take it out of the box, and did want me to be careful. Unfortunately, it looks like it's been shook about a little bit through postage, and the lid of the capsule came on. But Griff, honestly, mate, don't worry about that. There's no harm, no damage been done to the coin, and it's absolutely fine. So Griff, thank you so much for getting that across to me. Thank you for the wonderful gift, and thank you for the business cards, which I'll be more than happy to include in my duck races going forwards. Right, so we've got 2 more left. We're flying through it today. We really are. It feels like I've been filming for 2 minutes, but who knows? I'll find out when I've edited how long it's been. Probably more like 15 minutes or something, but I don't know. We'll carry on. We'll move on to this one. Now, this one, again, a wonderful favour. Now, these items, mostly these items that I purchased, obviously there's been a gift or 2 included, but you know, even though I purchased them, there's been a lot of favours done to me by people like Griff with the Sovereign and the little piece, etc. Cobra always does things at fantastic prices. Silverpunk did the 1 ounce rune at a fantastic price. But this one right here is a favour that was done for me by NGMD, and he's one of the guys who came over to Berlin, Germany, and he was watching one of my videos after I came back when I mentioned that there was a gold bar, a 1 gram gold bar in Germany that I really wanted to grab. When I spoke to the stand, the person there, they didn't know what they were doing regarding selling things. They told me to come back, and by the time I got to go back, I'd already spent the money on other things, so I didn't manage to get one at the show. But as I say, NGMD contacted me and said, you know, I've got a spare one. I'm more than happy to send it across to you. It's all right. It's put my address on this envelope as well, so I've got to be careful not to show that on camera. He said, I've got a spare one, and I'm more than willing to sell it to you. And not only that, he sold it to me at the same price as he paid for it at the coin sale. So that was an incredibly generous thing for him to have done. I'm going to be careful opening this one because, as I say, I didn't realise the envelope inside also had my address on it. So he may have mentioned it, but I've had this for so long, I completely forgot. So here we go. We'll get this bubble wrap open, and once again, NGMD, you have done a fantastic job of packaging this. We've got bubble wrap, wrapped around cardboard, wrapped around the piece, so that's absolutely fantastic. So we'll get this open. There we go. And oh, thank you very much. He's oh wow. Okay, so he's included a couple of extra bits in here for me, which is so generous of him. It really is so generous of him. But first of all, we'll have a quick look at the piece that I purchased from him, and that is the 1 gram Mulan gold bar, and it's absolutely beautiful. It really is a stunning little 1 grammer. It really is. It comes in this very different style case, which has all the details on the certificate of authenticity right there. Now, I have a decision to make right now. Do I keep it in here, or do I take it out of that and keep it with my other 1 grammers? Because I love the fact that they all come in these little assay cards, or the TEP cards, as they're correctly known. That's the other side of it right there. We can see that it says 1 gram, fine gold, 999.9, and we have a little bit of information at the top there, which is in a language that I don't speak, so I'm not going to read that to you. But right here we have Mulan on the bar, and I'm sure you know the story of Mulan. She was a Japanese lady who wanted to fight. She wanted to fight for her family, and at the time, due to the rules of the time, it wasn't known for women to fight in the military. So what she had to do is she had to don her family armour, cut her hair short, and pretend that she was a man to be able to fight. And she fought so ferociously. You know, we are still telling her story to this day. Disney very famously did an animated movie on Mulan. I also believe there was talk about a live action version of that, like they have done with Lion King, Jungle Book, etc. Not sure if it actually ever came through with the live action version. It's not something to me. I never watched Jungle Book or Lion King live action either, so maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I'm sure I did hear that they were at least looking to do that. But that is a stunning little 1 grammer. So yeah, nice bit of gold. Nice little bit of gold to add to the stack today. I do love adding gold to the stack. It's fantastic, isn't it? Silver's brilliant. Silver's fantastic, but gold is better. In my honest opinion, gold is better. So it's fantastic to add another sovereign to my little collection and another 1 gram gold bar to the collection as well. So right up, we have something from the Holy Land Mint, which of course I believe is the Jerusalem Mint, isn't it? And it's a really interesting banknote. And I have a collection of banknotes from all over the world, so this will go perfectly with that. Again, yeah, did I say Jerusalem? I meant Israel. I do apologise, but we've got Bank of Israel. We've got a security feature right there, which is, okay, so it's a lady. I'm not sure who that lady is. You won't be able to see it on camera. I've just had to hold it up to the light to see it. But yeah, no, that's wonderful, NGMD. So thank you so much for sending that across as a little gift. Both of these next pieces, that one and this one, I didn't know. He was sending these, so that's absolutely fantastic. It really is. And oh my word, I think I have a new favourite copper coin. I think I have a new favourite copper coin right here. Griff, the one you've sent, the dragon coin, absolutely stunning, and I love it. But look at this one, guys. Look at this one. Now, I don't know if you can pick that up properly on camera, but it's a high relief 3D Tyrannosaurus Rex. And if you look on the other side, we've got a very reminiscent logo of Jurassic Park right there, isn't it? Like, that is very derivative of the Jurassic Park logo. But across it says 1 avoirdupois ounce, 9999 fine copper. I think I saw somebody selling one of these on one of the Whatnot auctions the other day, and yeah, it's a brilliant, fantastic coin. Absolutely love it. I love the high relief 3D effect that it has, and yeah. NGMD, that is unbelievably generous of you, and I really do love it. And as I say, I think that might just be my my new favourite copper bullion coin. It's not my favourite copper coin. I realised as soon as I said my new favourite copper coin, my favourite copper coin has got to be, and always will be, the cartwheel 2p piece. I absolutely love that coin. But when it comes to modern bullion, it's this one right here. So thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. I can't tell you how much I do appreciate it. But that, I think, we're up to the main event now. And that is this huge package right here. Look at the size of that. It's playing about with the green screen a little bit, so it's a little bit funny. But this is what I purchased from 𝗘𝗶𝗰 was only a couple of pieces. It was a few of the. It was a few of the kookaburras. So, I don't know what's in here. I've spoken to 𝗘𝗶𝗰 very briefly. He told me that he was sending me something, and I had to do a reaction video when I opened it. I had to have a face camera on when I opened it, which is why the face camera was on today. And when I told him that I was a little bit nervous about it, he made the most maniacal giggle I've ever heard in my life. It was like an evil cartoon character. So, I don't know what's in here. I'm a little bit worried, but I know 𝗘𝗶𝗰, and I know he's a fantastic guy, so it's not going to be anything too bad. But without any further delay, let me get my knife in, and we'll see if I can find out what's inside. Now, that I think is what he wants me to open, and here we go. Okay, a little riddle there, a little riddle on that. Again, people are trying to slip me up today because this is the second envelope that's got my address on it on the internal envelope. But this one right here, I assume, will be the items that I purchased from him, which is the 2025 Kookaburra. He had them through the auction, as I'm sure you know. And oh wow, there's a few extras in here. There's a couple of extras. So let's have a look. He's got some new 𝗘𝗶𝗰 stacker poker chips made. We'll have a quick look at those first. So you've got green, which is what I've already got. Now, how would that work? Ah, yeah, I thought it would. Look, it makes me despair. It's because it's green on the green screen, isn't it? So I thought that would happen. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I apologise. But yeah, I've already got the green. So this is going to go into a duck race, if 𝗘𝗶𝗰's okay with that. And I'm going to keep these for myself. I am going to keep these two for myself because they're different colours and I don't have these colours. So I'm going to keep a full set of the blue, orange and green. So 𝗘𝗶𝗰, once again, mate, thank you so much for sending that across. The next item he sent me another one of his little channel rounds. So I have a feeling one of these may end up in a duck race, guys, because, you know, I've already got one, and I don't need more than one, do I? I've already got one. So, yeah, I have a feeling that there may be a Cobra Stacker channel round ending up in a duck race going forwards. I might hold on to it until a special duck race, because as you know, every now and again, like at the Christmas time, etc., or the Stacker social anniversaries, I do try and put a little bit more effort into my duck races. So I think that's the kind of thing that would belong in one of those special duck races. So I'll hold on to it for now, but don't worry, guys, you will see that in a duck race going forwards. Now, this is the brand new 2025 Kookaburra. You would have seen this before on my channel, because I purchased the 𝗺𝗵𝗁 version whilst I was in Germany, which is a colorized version, and it has the little 𝗵𝗶𝗁 privy mark on it. But because I do collect the Kookaburras, I had a dilemma. What do I do? Do I just call that this year's Kookaburra and then, you know, leave it at that? Or do I buy the standard version to go with the other standard versions? And my OCD took over. I'll be honest with you guys. The OCD took over, and I had to get the standard version to go along with the other standard versions. So it's fantastic to now have the standard 2025 35th anniversary Kookaburra in the collection. I'll pop that with the other Kookaburras. We've got the damn fawn depiction of King Charles III right there, with a legend that reads Charles III, Australia, $1. And on the other side, we've got Kookaburra 35th anniversary, and that's privy mark there is to celebrate the 35th anniversary. And then you've got the details of 2025 1 ounce 9999 silver right there, and right here you have the P mint mark for the Perth Mint as well. So this one's absolutely covered in mint marks and privy marks, isn't it? I mean, more so the 𝗺𝗵𝗁 version, because you've got the P, you've got 35, and then you've got the 𝗵𝗁𝗁 on that one. So it's like it's more privy mark than coin, really, on the 𝗺𝗵𝗁 version. But this, I really like this one. I'm going to be honest with you, I prefer this one to last year's. Last year's had the little mistake to it, didn't it, where they designed the Kookaburra carrying the snake with its talons. Now, a Kookaburra doesn't hunt like an eagle. A Kookaburra, fun fact about Kookaburras is they are actually the largest species of kingfisher. And that was confirmed to me by somebody who's been following the channel for a long time, a fantastic guy over in Australia, a chap called 𝗵𝗵𝗁, and he has Kookaburras that come onto his garden, and I think that's absolutely brilliant. I really do. I'd love to have Kookaburras in the garden. Now, there are some Kookaburras in the UK. It was in the news last year that there were some Kookaburras thriving in one part of the UK, which is fantastic. I hope they take hold, and we have more Kookaburras, because I think they're a fantastic bird. But as I say, they are a kingfisher, or they are a species of kingfisher. So the 2024 version should have been carrying the snake in its bill, not its talons. But we'll, you know, artistic license and all that, we'll let them off with that, because it was still a wonderful coin. But we'll put that one there, and just look at this little treasure trove of pieces that I've got already. Let's have a quick recap of what we've got. We've got the Sovereign, we've got the Rune, we've got the Sword of Chiwoo, we've got the Zombucks, 1 ounce silver, 1 ounce copper, the Silverbacks, we've got the Copper Dragon, the Copper Tyrannosaurus Rex, the poker chips, the Chow Run Rounds, so much. It's absolutely incredible. I feel like it's Christmas Day today, guys. I really do. But without any further delay, we'll do this one first, because it says, right here, it says, shine a light, but make it dark to reveal the truth. So I think it's a good idea. I've got my germanium mint light there. I have a feeling that it's saying, shine a light, but keep it dark. I have a feeling that might just have something to do with it. Oh my God. What's this? What's he done here? Oh, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. All right, I'll show you in a second, guys. So on the channel, when I do the live chats, you will know that I, towards the end, you know, when we finish talking about coins, bullion, stocks, Royal Mint new releases, spot prices, you know, once I've spoken to the guests, and after we do the weekly duck race, I like to make things a little bit informal. I like to calm down a little bit and just have a bit of a laugh to end the show. And sometimes we go into what's called Conspiracy Corner. And one question that always comes up is, what shape is the Earth? Is the Earth round or is it flat? And I like to give it quite a joke answer. It's something that I quote from a TV show called Space Force. So, yeah, Space Force with Steve Carell. And there's a character in there where he turns around and says, yeah, the world's round, but it's also flat, just like a pizza. And I know, because I've eaten one. And the way he delivers it is just so immensely funny. But I've just realised I haven't shown you guys what he sent me. And right here we have "Do not earth the whole truth." But we need to reveal the truth. So, oh wow, look at that. It glows up under UV. That's fantastic. Oh mate, that is truly fantastic. It really is. Let's have a look at both sides. Oh, that's brilliant. Look at the way that glows up, guys. Look at the way that glows up. So this apparently is and please don't think that 𝗘𝗵𝗶 actually thinks the Earth is a donut. This has been sent as a bit of a joke. But apparently, if you were to believe that the Earth was a donut shape, this is the model you would follow. Where are we? Where are we? That looks like Greenland. That looks like Greenland. Yeah, that's America right there. So yeah, we're here. We're right here. Look, and if you zoomed in really close, you'd see me sat at my desk with my setup, currently recording this video. Sorry, but yeah, wait, that's wonderful. That's completely wonderful. It really is. Look at it. Look at that. Oh wow! Thank you so much, 𝗘𝗵𝗶. I'm gonna try and find a little somewhere for that on the backdrop, because I love that. I do love that, especially on the stat chats. We'll make sure that's there on the stat chats for Conspiracy Corner. But there's one more thing, and it's a green package. It's a green package. So here you go. Do you want a magic trick? Hocus pocus, 𝗕𝗥𝗃 disappearance. Again, I'm sorry, guys. I do apologise. I'm having fun. What can I say? But let's get this open now. He's done a great job at covering this with sellotape. I'm sticking to everything. But yeah, let's. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to damage what he sent me, because this is a wonderfully kind gift of 𝗘𝗵𝗃. It really is. But there we go. There we go. Right there. Dear. This is why I normally cut out the part where I'm just fighting against sellotape and packing paper and that kind of thing. But with the face cam, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that today, unfortunately. So here we go. Oh, here we go. See, that's it. And we are in. We are in. So let's have a look. What is this? Right, okay, so this is all I've seen right now. I don't know what it is until... Oh, look at that. It's like a rubber dragon duck. That's incredible. Does this one shine up? No, this one doesn't shine up, but that's not a problem. It's still absolutely brilliant. Look at that. Just look at that Chinese style dragon right there. 𝗘𝗵𝗃 knows I'm a huge fan of dragons. I really am a huge fan of dragons. I love anything fantasy related. So like Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, that kind of thing. You know, Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons. And dragons being a huge part of that, especially Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, as you can see right here, I've got the 50th anniversary 2-ounce Dungeons and Dragons Red Dragon D20, and this was quite a premium piece actually. Sent me back quite a little bit of money, but as I say, you know, I love dragons. You got to do what you got to do, haven't you? But right here to end it off, we have the. I think this is very rubber duck-esque. I do think it's obviously a dragon. It's not a duck, but it is quite rubber duck-esque, isn't it? So 𝗘𝗵𝗃, mate, my God, thank you so much. I don't know where I'm going to put it because we've got so much stuff out today. We'll try and pop him where you can just see him there. No, we've got so much stuff today. I haven't got any more room to put anything. As you can see, it's literally all covered up now. But that's it. Hopefully the video's not been too long, but there's been quite a lot to get through, and I've tried to get through it as quickly as I possibly can do. But I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's helped me pick up these wonderful pieces, and also included the free gifts. So you've got 𝗃𝗏 Coin Hunter, you've got Coin Noob, you've got Silverpunk, you've got NGMD, you've got 𝗘𝗏 as well, and every single one of them has gone above and beyond and popped a little something extra in there for me, except for Punk actually, Silverpunk. But Silverpunk has let himself off because I'm not sure if you're aware, but he's released a video today and he's had some fantastic boxes made for myself, 365 Days of Silver, Cyber Soundman, and also Cardiff Gold to house our beautiful little channel rounds. And that's for Cyber Sound one. Sandman one right there, that's 365s. The others are hiding behind the Sword of Chiwoo, so I won't get them out right now. But he has sorted that out. So, you know, every single one of them's done a wonderful thing in sorting out a little gift, which none of you had to do that. I didn't expect any of the freebies. I was happy enough just to purchase the items, but you've truly touched me by including such wonderful, wonderful, kind gifts, and all of them are very, very meaningful to me personally. I love dragons. I actually also really love dinosaurs. When I was a kid, and all my friends were saying, oh, I want to be a fireman and I want to be an astronaut, I was saying I want to be a paleontologist because I wanted to dig up dinosaurs, because Jurassic Park came out when I was young, and even before Jurassic Park I was way into dinosaurs. Now, anyone who's around my age, you might remember this. Anyone younger, you won't know, but there used to be a magazine, a dinosaur magazine that used to come out once a week, and when it first came out, you got one piece of a T-Rex skeleton, and you had to buy all the magazines, and you had to piece together the T-Rex skeleton, and then after you finished the skeleton, they started doing the outer shell, so it went from being a skeletal T-Rex to being a full T-Rex, and that was incredible. I used to love waiting for the next magazine to come out and the next piece of a model. And it's probably one of the things that got me into the model making that I do. There was that, and also Warhammer, which my older brother and my dad was really into. And I used to sit there trying to paint. And back then, theirs looked quite good, but mine looked what it was. It looked like something a 5-year-old had painted, and that's pretty much what it was. And I used to laugh when I was older. I used to laugh at the poor shoddy job I did of painting them. But I've actually got pretty good in later life, and I have shown some of my models that I painted and made myself on the channel previously. I need to get back into that, but my life has been so up in the air since I moved into a new house. Nothing's complete, but it is all getting there a little bit more, and it's not going to be long until I'm back making the models, because I eventually found the boxes with all my little bits in for the model making, so it won't be too long until I get back into that. But the first model I will be making, as soon as I get back into it, is going to be a little tiny house for 365 Days of Silver, because I've made that guy wait years now for that, because when I showed my one I made previously on the channel, he said that he'd love to have a little one made for his backdrop, and I promised him I would do that, and I will hold to that promise. But it's taken me years, so don't worry, 365. But as soon as I get my model making gear back out, you're going to be the first one that I make, and I'm going to have a lot of fun doing that. But wow, just look at this little treasure. It's like an Aladdin's treasure trove of goodies, isn't it? It's got silver, gold, copper, 𝗏𝗏𝗏, a golden dragon. We've got 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏's fantastic little business cards. I love the design he's gone with that. I think it's sleek and elegant as well. But this video is getting on now. I've just looked down at my phone and it's saying 47 minutes now. It won't be that long once I've edited it, but I will take out a little bit at the beginning before I start properly filming, and a couple of mistakes and coughs here and there, so you don't have to listen to them. But yeah, no, what a fantastic video. I've been looking forward to doing this one, and yeah, it's lived up to expectations. It really has lived up to expectations, especially the fantastic things that 𝗘𝗶𝗆 Stacker has sent across. Really, really cool, absolutely fantastic. But you know, I don't want to take away from any person who sent something across, because they've all been wonderful. They were wonderful enough to help me out in the first place, and they've been kind enough to send a few free gifts my way as well. So thank you so much, guys. But I've probably rabbled on for long enough now, so I'm going to leave you all. Oh, now, can I do this in a way where I do it to both cameras at the same time? Let's find out. Let's find out. So if I do this and I come here and I go, until next time, as usual, look after each other, keep stacking. Oh, no, anyway, keep stacking, take care, and goodbye.